Hey guys, it's me, Olivia, aka Cisligracy, sister of a well-known YouTuber and Twitch live streamer, Deligracy. You probably heard us on our weekly live streams on the Deligracy channel on Twitch. And welcome to the Secret channel, so my brand new YouTube channel, and it's been in the plans for a really long time, and it's actually coincided with mine and Deli's trip to America. You may have been following us on social media and seen that recently EA sponsored us to fly from all the way from Australia, 20 hours it was in the plane, to Silicon Valley in California to do game review. So to try out the new expansion pack for The Sims 4 called City Living, as I'm sure you all know by now. But yeah, Silicon Valley was amazing, and it is home to many of the world's largest high-tech corporations like Apple, Netflix, Facebook, and places like that. And EA, of course, Electronic Arts. So here is footage that I took on the day of the camp, of Sims Camp 2016, of the new world of San Myshuno. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it, but it's something like that. Anyway, as you can see, there are 4 different districts that you can choose to do gameplay in. So you have the Fashion District up there, you have the Spice Market, the Arts Quarter, and Uptown. So there are different areas that you can choose to do your gameplay. So I think on the 2 days that I was there, I was mainly in the Fashion District. So this footage is based on that. I mean, I did wander around to to other areas, but it's mainly in the Fashion District. So this is the apartment floor. So there are 3 apartments on this floor, and I chose one of them to do a renovation on. And so there's the renovated apartment. I don't know what's going on in the apartment across the hallway, but it does look a little bit dodgy. Anyway, there's a shot of the outside of the building, and it is so different to the other worlds, isn't it? It's really cool, and this camera shot gives you a really good idea of what the new world looks like and the graphics, and man, there is a lot of effort that goes into creating this. I spent a lot of time talking with people who work on The Sims when I was in America and got a lot of appreciation for it. Of what goes into making a game like The Sims. So anyway, here is just some different fashion that I put my Sim character in, and a lot of people have asked me how I play The Sims. I'm actually more of a storytelling, realistic player, which is quite different from Deligracy, my sister. And I mean, I've played with Maddie over the years. I mean, she's had Sims forever, but she's normally on the controls. But recently I played with my boyfriend, actually. Sims isn't an online game, but we sort of get around that by playing it on Skype and doing Skype screen share. So that kind of works, which is a cool idea if you wanted to do that with someone. But anyway, here's a look at the different, just some new fashion. The clothes in this expansion pack are a bit more edgy than the normal clothes, I felt. So you can see like that outfit is much more edgy with the snakeskin leggings and that crop top. This is Daryl. I created Daryl. I was thinking of Daryl from The Walking Dead when I made him. Also I was thinking of my boyfriend. I sort of get inspiration from people I know. And the female Sim is sort of based a bit on Deli and me, of Maddie and me. So that's sort of where I got the inspiration from. And I wanted to show you these outfits. I would call it couture, I think, so high-end fashion. And I was speaking to some of the team members in the arts department, and they were talking about how they sort of came up with the concepts for high-end fashion. Because, you know, in a city, you have all types of people, don't you? You have like the more chilled out, urban streetwear kind of fashion, and then you do have your high-end stuff. And so I think when the art team were coming up with all these ideas, they were sometimes they would just sit and look at people. Sounds a bit creepy, but to get ideas, or they'd make these incredible storyboards of ideas and stuff like that. So they put so much effort into it. It's quite amazing. So yeah, I just wanted to go through it so you can, it may not be your taste for your Sims, but you've got a lot of options here, which is pretty cool. Oh, and to give you a bit of an idea of how the Sims Camp 2016 worked, it was a 2-day event, and a lot of the time we were on computers sort of, doing our gameplay or whatever we wanted to do, but people from different departments would come down and sort of talk to us, and we'd give them feedback on the game. And yeah, so I spoke to engineers, I spoke to concept artists and animators, and there are a lot of people behind the scenes working so hard for many months to bring out an expansion pack like this. So game development is really, really interesting, I thought. So yeah, it was just such a crazy experience. And Deli and I, we shared a hotel room, which was really funny as well. Pity I didn't get any video footage of that. That would have been really funny. So here's a bit of gameplay. I'm just hanging out with Daryl. Hey Daz, how you doing? Oh yeah, there are new careers as well for the expansion pack. So you can see I'm a media intern over there. So you can pick social media as a career, which is interesting. So I think I picked that for this sim. Oh yeah, and here I am changing the name. So I call her Liv because I'm Olivia, so Liv after me. So I'm a realistic player, and I like to create myself in The Sims and play. So that's just how I roll. So I changed that over, and you can give someone an apartment key. That's a new feature as well. So there you go, Daz. There's the key to my apartment. Make yourself at home. Come over and chill out anytime. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. There we go. And here's some footage of at the front of the the courtyard in the fashion district. Yeah, it's very different from the other worlds that we usually play in. And I really like that as a realistic player. Well, as a storytelling player rather than building. I think it makes sense to live in an apartment rather than a suburban house. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm really liking the expansion pack, and I can't wait to play it in my own gameplay, in my own time, which will be really fun. So we have, protesters in the background. Don't know what they're protesting about, but it would be important, I guess. I'm literally just wandering around, having a bit of a gander. This is footage from when I'm at EA, and I had no idea what to expect, so I'm just, walking around, checking things out, interacting with the busker. There are a few different buskers, I think. Yeah. There's also festivals in the different districts. So I spent time in the spice. It was like a night market, the spice market as well. So the festivals will be fun to play with. Depending on what type of player you are. So what do we call this guy? A living statue. Flirt with a living statue, as you do, because you totally go up to those guys in the city and flirt with them. Whatever floats your boat. But that's cool. I like how they've included details like that. It's really thoughtful. And here is the karaoke bar. How cool would it be to have a karaoke bar just at the bottom of your apartment, as if you wouldn't be there every week? It'd be so much fun. There's a bar at the back there. You can go and have a drink. I cut that footage, but I was having a few drinks before I get up on stage, I guess. So here I go. I'll have a sing karaoke. Actually, at EA, one of the nights we had a karaoke night. You probably saw that on social media, and we all got up there and sang. I think I'm a decent singer in real life. You probably heard me singing on the live streams. But karaoke is a total other story because you cannot hear yourself sing. So it automatically sounds quite bad. Just like my sim right now. It's not the greatest, but anyway, that's a bit of fun. So anyway, yeah, I think that concludes the footage. But that gives you a bit of an idea, like a bit of a taste of what the new expansion pack is like and what you can expect of the fashion district. But yeah, there are lots of districts to check out, and it is pretty cool. So I'm very impressed by the Sims team, and I do have an interview with some of the members of EA, so I will post that video soon. But anyway, thank you for watching and welcome to the secret channel. And as a quick side note, my vision for the channel is sort of a combination between games and fun and lifestyle for guys or girls. And when it came to coming up with a name, I sort of thought it will be a while before a lot of people know about it. So it means it will be a secretive space for subscribers, which I think is going to be really fun. And as we say on the Deligracy live streams, we use the quote, "If the spirit moves you." So if the spirit moves you, subscribe away. And I will speak to you soon. Ciao, ciao.